93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Where he says we should start with the reforms. With your Alexa Flash Briefing, I'm Kurt Darling. Changes are coming to the Indianapolis Metro Police Department. Chris Davis reports on the next steps from the mayor's office.
They want to talk to people in the community, and they also want to use data at the same time to determine what those next steps. You will hear from Mayor Hogsett at about 2:30, along with City County Council President Vop Osili and others, on what they're going to do, how they're going to get people involved in the conversation about changes to the police department. Chris Davis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
The vice president making it clear where the White House stands on police reform.
We're going to continue to listen. We're going to have ears to hear. We're going to learn and we're going to lead. But we're not going to defund the police.
Former Indiana Governor Mike Pence speaking in Pittsburgh Friday evening. He says President Trump and his staff are working on executive action that they plan to roll out to answer demands for reforms to policing across the U.S. Democratic candidate for governor Dr. Woody Myers.
We need to create safe and strong communities with equality and justice for all. By reform of current practices in law enforcement, and it is way past time to strengthen Indiana's hate crimes law.
Myers speaking to fellow Democrats in a virtual convention over the weekend where he formally accepted the party's nomination for governor. He'll face Republican incumbent Eric Holcomb in November. Myers says he would also work to strengthen Indiana's labor unions. Protests rekindled in Atlanta where a man was shot and killed by police.
The medical examiner has indeed ruled this case a homicide. Cause of death was the shooting, the gunshots. Autopsy revealed 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks had 2 gunshot wounds to the back that caused organ failure due to blood loss. Police say during his scuffle with police, Brooks grabbed an officer's taser and pointed it at the officer during a brief foot chase that ensued, and that is when the officer shot him.
Fox's Jonathan Siri reporting. School leaders in Brownsburg are ready to bring kids back to class in person and on time. Superintendent Jim Snap sent a note to parents over the weekend that laid out the plan to bring students back from coronavirus restrictions on July 30th. That's the usual start date for Brownsburg Schools. Parents do have the option for online classes if they aren't comfortable allowing their kids to return to class in person. A long-awaited reunion. Last week, Don and Joyce, who are each in their 90s, were reunited last week at the Hooverwood Living Facility in Indianapolis. Don's wife Joyce caught coronavirus and had to be quarantined. She survived, and Hooverwood posted their first time seeing each other in over a month on Facebook. WIBC's flash briefings are updated throughout the day, so you can always check for the latest local news. You can also rejoin us in the car at 93.1 FM to stay on top of the latest traffic alerts, weather, and news. I'm Kurt Darling, on the level, on the go, and on Twitter at 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.